Okay, class. So again, in the previous class we've discussed about initiation of translation, right, in eukaryotes as well as in prokaryotes. And again, today is a comparative study on how prokaryotes and eukaryotes differ in terms of translation, right? In elongation. So you see, there's not much difference in prokaryotes and eukaryotes, because most of the step, in fact, all the step is same. But there are certain points where you have to notice is that there is a difference. Okay. For example, elongation factors in prokaryotes like Pu, Ps, and G. These are the elongation factors involved in prokaryotes. While in eukaryotes, elongation factor like 1 alpha and 2, elongation factor 2 is involved. So basically this is only difference. The rest of everything is same. And also one point I have to make you aware, and I've done that in previous studies as well, previous video, that in case of prokaryotes, the methionine, the very first amino acid which is transported, is formilated. Okay, this is the difference. So in rest of the step is almost same. Okay, and also I forgot to mention what A, P and E means. Okay, so A is basically amino acid site. It is the site where new amino acid is transported by tRNA. And P is the site called peptidal site, where all these incoming amino acids are joined together by peptide bond to make a peptide. Okay, and E is the site from which the tRNA which has transported the amino acids leave the ribosome and go and are reused, okay, or recycled. So this is the only difference and basic thing. Otherwise, rest of the thing is same. So let us explain translation. Basically, translation, especially the elongation of translation, can be divided into 3 steps, and it is same for eukaryotes. First step is binding of amino acid tRNA to the A site. Okay, so if this is our tRNA, it is transported to the A site. Okay, so this is amino acid site which it is transported. And then second is peptide bond formation. That is this amino acid which has been now transported to the amino acid site will be used to make a peptide bond. That is the the amino acid methionine will be transported by peptide transferase to make a chain. So this is your peptide bond formation. And translocation basically means, once a tRNA carries amino acid and A site is occupied, then the ribosome needs to move one codon ahead. Okay, and this usually happens in 5' to 3' direction, and this is catalyzed by elongation factor G, which is a GTPase protein. In fact, the elongation factors like Pu, Ps, and G, and as well as the elongation factor in eukaryotes like 1 alpha and 2, these are all GTPase proteins. Okay, that means all of them carry GTP. Okay, and yeah. So now let us explain the very basic steps. Okay, so what you have to notice is that if this is an mRNA, okay, the same thing is for eukaryotes. If this is the mRNA, we can recognize that this mRNA is for prokaryote by STS, that is signed diagram sequence. While in case of eukaryote, there will be Kozak consensus sequence, right? By this way, we can understand this mRNA for prokaryotes and eukaryotes. And along with that, we already know that the last subunit in case of prokaryote is this is your 60S, and this is your this is 50S, 30S, and this will be your 60S and 40S. Okay, I've explained this before. Now, let's say our initial complex or ribosome has scanned the start codon. Okay, once it is scanned, the formilated methionine is transported by the tRNA, and it sits on your in your start codon. Now what happens is that A site is empty, right? So what happens is that when ribosome A site, which is the second codon, okay, this will be sensed. Okay, the codon, the nucleotide sequence in the second codon will be sensed by amino acid tRNA synthetase, and that specifically brings complementary tRNA which carries a specific amino acid. So in that your amino acid with tRNA enters into A site. Now what? So the next step is that once your tRNA carrying the amino acid enters to the A site, we know that 16S RNA in case of prokaryotes and 28S RNA in case of eukaryotes are known as peptide transferase. And these are actually the sequence of RNA which acts as ribozyme. So what they do is that they transfer the formaldehyde methionine to serine. Okay, so in this way there is a peptide bond formation, and therefore this step is called peptide bond formation. Now what happens is that once the amino acid is transported to the serine, now in the next step the ribosome has to move one codon ahead. So the first codon is made, second codon is made, now the third codon is outside the ribosome, or let's say in the mRNA. So this ribosome has to move forward, okay? And whenever it does so, it needs an energy, and that energy is provided by elongation factor G, okay, which in case of prokaryote, and in case of eukaryotes it is elongation factor 2. Okay, so these are the GTPase protein which hydrolyze into GTP and give a spark of energy which causes ribosome to move ahead. But one thing I forgot to mention is that whenever the new incoming tRNA with the amino acid enters into the A site, the base pairing of these anticodons to the codon requires energy, and that energy is provided by elongation factor Pu in case of prokaryote, which is a GTPase protein. This GTP will be hydrolyzed into GTP, and this GTP will again be phosphorylated into GTP by another GTPase protein, that is TS. This happens in case of prokaryotes. While in the eukaryotes, what happens is that 1 alpha elongation factor is a GTPase protein, and this will hydrolyze into GTP, which will give energy, and again this will be recycled in the same way. So now here coming, okay, so now as this ribosome moves one codon ahead, what happens? These two codons were already made. Now the third codon enters. Okay, as it enters, now what happens? Again, amino acid tRNA synthetase, which is specific for this third tRNA, which carries glycine, will enter. Again, this will require the energy, just like in the very first step. And again, coming back to here, what happens in the second step? We know second step is peptide bond formation, right? So in the second step, again, peptide transferase will transfer, or let's say will cleave these peptides and will transport it into glycine, and thus the peptide bond formation takes place. Okay, and like I said, this requires wait a minute. This does not require energy because these tRNA are already charged. Therefore, this amino acid simply needs to be transported. It does not require energy. The same thing is in the eukaryotes. Okay. So again, once all these codons are made and all our E, P, and A sites are filled, what happens? Again, this ribosome has to move one codon forward with the help of 1 ATP of energy. Okay, or let's see here GDP is involved. Okay, the same thing again. Okay, same thing. What happens is this? Let's say the fourth tRNA carries another amino acid which is 16. It enters. Okay, and again the energy is required in the same way. Now what happens? As this ribosome again moves forward, the fourth codon enters into the ribosome, while the very first tRNA exits from the E site. So in this way, these cycles moves very fast, and as a result your peptide is formed. But what happens when ribosome encounters a codon which is UAA, which is also known as stop codon? The ribosome has to stop, right? And once this is stopped, then some factors, terminating factors will enter and will disrupt the whole ribosome so that everything is disassembled. So that will be in the next video, which is termination. So whatever I have said here for prokaryotes is exactly the same for eukaryotes. But notice, in prokaryotes, the rate of incorporating amino acid or the peptides are 20 amino acid will be incorporated within 1 second. So both these processes, which will be broken into fragments, are a very rapid and accurate process. While in the eukaryotes, the process is slightly lower than the prokaryotes, because only 6 amino acids are incorporated per second. So, well, this is the translation, elongation, how it occurs in prokaryotes and eukaryotes. So, in the next video, we will be talking about termination.